Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be fitting this fireplace, which was supplied by the Fireplace Factory right here in Liverpool, and you've also got a shop in St Helens as well. Really good quality fires, solid marble made in the factory in Liverpool. The panoramic bespoke fires. They also do the fires for the media walls. Go and check them out. I'll leave links in the description below. So stick around and see how I fit it. So the fire comes in different pieces, and I've laid them out here in the room. I've put it in exactly the middle of the room. So the white piece is the base, the grey piece sits on top, and you can see the LED lights there around the base. Okay, now this is the top, big chunk of marble, very heavy. They're the cheeks that go either side under the top. So in the top you have all the wiring and the LED lights. It all plugs in together, so it's very simple to wire in. So it comes with a nice fitting kit, everything you need, and some instructions as well. And there's the fire with all the gems and crystals supplied, and a nice remote control. Very simple to use and a lot of options. So the first thing to do was to mark the skirting board that I had to take away, and then put on the top piece so I could mark out for a little notch that I had to cut, just sort of fit back flush to the wall. Here I'm just measuring either side to make sure the overhang is even. Little mark in the skirting board, just for a notch. Now it is heavy, so if you've got someone to help you lift it, it's a good idea for a two-man carry. So multi-tool is the ideal tool to use here, just to cut away the skirting board. This is a nice cordless Dewalt version, which is great. So there's that little notch to cut away, and hoover up as I go, keep everywhere tidy, especially with the MDF dust. Now the floor was a bit uneven here, so in the fitting kit you get these little wedges. So inside, just pack it out with them, and then around the bottom can be caulked later. There's a switch which needs to be passed through the marble that controls the lights in the base. So to pass it through the marble, you just have to take it off the connections. It's quite tight, but they do slip off. So that hole in the marble there, that's for the switch to go into. So we've just got to feed these connectors through that hole. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's easy enough. So once the connectors are through, you just push the switch on. So just push the switch into the hole. It's a nice snug fit. Perfect. So these brackets I'm just marking up with a pencil so I can fix it back to the wall. Just drill it out. These are nice breeze block walls, they're easy to drill. Little plug, tap it home. Same the other side. And again, just hoover up, keep everywhere nice and tidy. And just one screw either side into the bracket. That's all it needs. Now this panel, the side panel on the fire, needs to come off to make it panoramic, so you can see the fire from every angle. So it's just a few screws to undo. And you take out the panel and then put the frame back on. Okay, the fires are quite heavy, so a two-person lift is normally required. Slot it in carefully. So that simply plugs into the back of the fire. Like so. And then the top is really heavy, so a two-man lift is essential. So the wires hang down, so what we did, we just placed it on and then we fed them through. Then we made sure none of the wires were caught before we put it into its final position. And then under the top there's two more brackets, so I'll fix them the same as the bottom ones. These are the cheeks. I simply used a bit of cork to glue these in place. And they just slip into that frame we've seen in the side of the fire. And then just cork up any little gaps. So under the top there's 4 screws. Now to take the front panel off, you just undo them 4 screws. So you can start putting in your decoration inside. Now I know people at Christmas, they take this panel off and put actual Christmas decorations inside the fire. So it's easy enough to do, just 4 screws and then the glass just pulls out from the top and pulls out to the lip at the bottom. Just be very careful with it. It is toughened glass, but still be careful. So the fire comes with all different gems and comes with crystals, gems, smoke gems. It comes with logs as well. So you've got a lot of different options with the decoration inside. For this particular setup, we just wanted crystals inside. So you get the small crystals, and then there's big crystals which sit on top as well. So they're the smoke gems that you could use. It comes with both. So then the glass panel just sits inside the lip, pushes in, and then just make sure you put the 4 screws back in. Make it nice and secure. So there's the bottom lights. There's a little switch at the top for the top lights, the down lights, and then there's thousands of different combinations of lights actually inside the fire. The flickering is actually the camera picking up the LED light. The lights don't actually flicker, it's just the camera reacting to the LEDs. But the bottom has all different colours, the top has different colours, there's different colour flames. You can speed up the flames, slow the flames down. There's a lot of different combinations. So definitely go and check out the Fireplace Factory for these lovely bespoke fires. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.